Come closer to me.
No.
Come closer to me.
No.
Come closer to me.
Why? I'm right on your ass.
I want you closer to me. Come closer to me.
Sweet home.
Come closer to me.
If you touch me, you're gonna get me sick. And I'm
not
gonna be able to come around for a month.
I'm not fucking sick.
I'm already preparing this weekend. I'm out.
All right, I'm gonna start. And we're live in 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another segment of Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Nick Grajeda. Joining me this evening is
Kyle
Sean
Kirkland.
I want to punch you like right when you talk. Like right in the beginning.
Good. Yeah.
So
Austin hasn't been around for a while because we obviously got in some pretty bad fights recently. This group hasn't been
We're gonna
whole.
talk about it tonight.
Yeah,
Just let them know?
that's kind of the whole thing.
Well, you do have to know why you do have to let them know. Well, let me introduce everyone first. Fuck.
All
Lucas Hosozowa.
What's up?
Lucas is looking really good. I'm not gonna lie. You looking pretty fucking good. And
Thanks, man.
Kyle's just there. Kyle, go ahead.
Hey.
Yep. So
I missed you guys.
I missed you guys, bro. It's been a long time since you all
Long
been on
time
a
no
podcast.
see.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something racist.
What?
Like something funny, but it was gonna come out wrong.
What were you
I'm not gonna say anymore, but I think we should talk
It was
about
definitely
it.
something racist.
It-
All right. Yeah, I missed you too, Sean.
9 out of 10 it was definitely something.
No, it wasn't
Come
gonna be racist, but I just felt like Luke would have brought up the whole racism thing again.
What was it?
I
Well,
knew it. I
he's
knew
only
it was
gonna bring it up
racist.
if it was actually racist. Was it racist?
No, he always says I'm racist no matter what I say.
So just be quiet.
Wow.
Wow, Austin, that's a great idea, Sean. You should listen to him.
Yeah, I'm a little too excited about this. I'll chill out. Sorry, guys.
Anyways, let's get started.
Well, it's fun to be back.
Let's get started.
All right. Anyways, though, guys, I do need Austin to explain to y'all because you guys do deserve an answer on why exactly he's been absent for so long, why we haven't seen him around or anything like that, why he hasn't been hitting licks with us. So, go ahead.
You did not just say it licks with us.
Go ahead, Austin, and tell him what's good. Go ahead.
Can I say it on the...
Austin basically overdosed. That's why he's drinking ginger ale.
So I don't drink anymore, you guys. The episode tonight...
Yeah.
Oh wait, where's the track?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Tonight,
sorry.
Is it applause? Or
Yeah, it's applause.
booze?
It's
I hope it's
applause.
booze.
It's-
Oh my god.
I
don't know what
Yeah, I
you're
got a
doing.
DUI. No, okay.
Got my kid taken away from me.
Wait, they're gonna think it's real though. I don't have a drinking problem. I was
He's
just
just
working.
a busy man. He has a wife.
And then everyone
he has
started
a job.
school, and then now Luke's like a frat boy, so it's pretty sick. It gets me turned on. Kyle's is playing soccer.
I didn't make the cut.
Sean, you're just running the trails.
I sent you one snap today. Out of like I don't know how long ago.
Yeah, it's been a very busy last 3 months.
This is literally where everyone's been for the past 4 or 5 weeks. Kyle?
How's soccer?
I've been playing soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You been fucking shit up or what?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, I thought
dude, man.
Dog, why would you
sit in
even invite
Fabris'
us over?
he's always had that cough.
I just. What do you mean? I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I just have like
Hey,
a
we
phlegmy.
were in class today. Bro, our class is like silent. Our professor's lecturing, and Nick's like,
no, that's not.
And bro,
I didn't
he would
cough
do
like
it,
that.
and everybody's like, and of course, like they like know I'm friends with Nick. I walk into class with him, and he's like, and like it's like every 10 minutes, and bro, everybody's staring at him.
I'm fucking having like a cough attack, bro. Luke leans over. He's like, Nick, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm over here like,
Bro,
like that.
I had that the first day of school in my English class, and I had a fucking I couldn't fucking breathe, and my
That's what I'm fucking
yeah.
saying, bro. I'm over
and
here
then
flexing my
I
stomach.
kept on coughing, so I had to like hold my breath. I tried to be like,
Yeah, no.
I know that happened to me. I was like, I can't fucking cough, man.
You know what makes it worse is the fact that our class is on the 5th floor of the fucking humanitarian building.
No,
So I'm
that-
fucking.
Why does that
I
make it
try-
worse?
I'm huffing and puffing, walking up the stairs, and then we go to class. So I can't breathe.
On a 5, because the elevation,
I'm walking up a flight of 5, like a 5 stories.
and you're having issues.
He's having
doing
the
that.
huffy puffies.
Your lungs are that filled with flume that you can't walk.
He has asthma.
Flume.
I have asthma.
I love Flume, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't gone for a run in like years.
Forgot that he was.
Dude.
That was pretty.
Well, I'm gonna bleep that one out. I'm gonna go ahead and just beep that. I'm gonna just beep.
evil man, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and just beep that one out. Anyways, though, before we get straight into the actual podcast, I do have a quick question for you
Quack.
guys. Would you guys vote for The Rock if he actually ran for president?
No.
Not.
Would you actually?
No.
Yes, you would, Kyle. Shut the fuck
Kyle,
up.
be honest with me, bro. You're over 18, bro. You could legally vote.
Kyle, if no,
I don't think the dude would vote at all. He'd just be, oh, that's dope.
Who, The Rock? Oh.
No, Kyle.
Yeah.
I think Kyle would be like, oh, that's cool.
You don't think he's
Kyle
like,
would repost his Instagram stories like, hell yeah.
Oh,
Maui.
Maui.
a Motunui.
Maui POTUS.
See, I feel like you would, bro. I feel like you would.
If he sang like Moana on stage, I'd definitely go for him.
Wow. What if that's like his
shocked
like
himself.
acceptance speech? What if he
His
says that?
inauguration speech.
Yeah.
And he's singing.
What if he says that that's what I'll sing if I get
Kyle's
to?
I would be the biggest rock fan.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, Kyle would for sure. Cause Kyle would see the other candidates and be like, Mike Johnson. No. The Rock.
What if that was his ballot name?
It probably would. It'd probably be Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That'd be so sick.
I think I might.
The 50th
wouldn't.
president of the United States. The
I
Rock.
started watching. Did you guys watch Young Rock? It's on Hulu.
Is that like young Dwayne?
Yeah. It's not him. It's a show about him.
It's a show about him?
Yeah.
Is he in it?
Dude, he could totally run for president.
It's like a younger
Think
version
about
of
it
him.
now.
Like I've only watched like
So
the
it's
first
a
couple episodes.
documentary of his life.
No, not
He's like a
really.
younger,
but no,
then he's like older.
it's on Hulu.
Everything
It's
that
hard to
happened.
describe. It's hard to.
It's a
It like
documentary
goes
about-
through his life.
So it's a
but, like-
documentary.
but it's like other people.
Is someone
So his
playing
family.
him?
His
But it's
mom?
like a little. It's like a
Is
little
someone-
Dwayne
is
Johnson.
there- is
and
there
then
a
it's
different-
It's a college Dwayne
Dwayne
Johnson.
the Pebble Johnson to Dwayne.
Is
the
there a
Rock
different
Johnson.
character
That's the
playing
whole-
him?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
it's-
it's not a doc.
Damn.
No, it
It's a
is.
show.
It is.
Obama has
It
one of
is.
those movies too.
I don't know.
Obama already has one of those movies.
Look at this.
That's crazy. Dwayne
What?
the Rock President
This
Johnson.
whole question, look at where we're at right now.
Johnson's a pretty white last name for a black man.
What do
named
you
The
mean?
Rock.
I told you about the show.
That's a great show.
You should. Shut up. You haven't watched it, bitch.
No, I did like it. The
that's
part where he goes
racist.
to college and stuff, and he's like the biggest.
Wow.
The biggest.
The
rock.
biggest rock.
Quality.
You okay, Austin? You wouldn't.
Quality
You wouldn't
concept.
vote. You
these
wouldn't vote
guys,
for the
man.
No,
Rock.
I'm honestly thinking like how people view The Rock. He could make.
Let's say it's the
He could
same.
get pretty
Let's say
high.
it's this. Let's say it's the same. Let's say just for shits and
Dude,
giggles.
he killed Fast and
Wait,
Furious. though,
hold up.
Sorry.
Hold
No,
up.
no, no,
No, no,
He
no,
kept
no.
it alive for
fuck-
how,
no, no, no,
how
yeah,
long?
yeah.
Without him,
Hell
How are you
yeah.
gonna make a car show with
did
The
you
Rock?
see their numbers, Sean?
Yeah, are you
You're a fucking
serious?
bitch, John. If you didn't
Yeah,
like,
that
you
was-
didn't
you're-
like,
you
didn't
fucked
like
up on
Dwayne
that
the
one.
Rock
Here
Johnson.
comes Sean with the shitty takes
Yeah,
as
you
always.
fucked
Okay,
up
so
with
you're
that
telling
one.
me you prefer Rock, like The Rock, in a Fast and Furious
Yes.
series with all the action?
Yes.
You
Hell
guys,
yeah.
Nah, you guys don't have good taste.
Fast Five was the best Fast and Furious they ever
Okay,
made.
but
That was
Jumanji-
Fast Five was
Jumanji,
pretty
though.
good. But
Yeah.
like,
Dwayne-
have you watched them now?
Because that was Dwayne's
Have
fucking
you watched them now?
debut. What? What? Did you say Jumanji? What? What were you gonna say about
Yeah, I
Jumanji?
was saying Jumanji.
Bro,
What about it?
He is funny. He has good ass movies.
Oh no, he does. That's a great movie.
Okay,
But
that's
I
a
think-
great fucking
I
movie.
think Fast
If
and
we're
Furious-
going to
Jumanji
war,
too,
if we're
too.
going to Afghanistan, I want
Jungle Warfare,
Jungle
bro.
Warfare,
Fucking
Jumanji shit. No, we're not gonna go to war. But I trust with his.
I trust him to lead the troops.
Yeah, because with what he did in Jumanji.
He rode a dirt bike up a fucking mountain, threw a hook,
No, he-
swung, caught a girl.
He had very
Oh my
quick
God.
decisions he had to make in that scene
I can't.
alone,
I can't.
and I trust him with the
But
world's
that
greatest
in
country.
Jumanji, that was the nerd who made the decision.
I would rather
No.
have Jack Black for president.
I would definitely have
Oh,
Jack Black.
Hot
for
take.
Shit, the way he led
Did,
School of Rock.
did everyone watch School of
Yeah.
Rock?
School of
Did
Rock.
Did everyone watch
Fuck.
School of Rock?
I fuck with School
Yeah,
Rock.
hey, it's
That's
on Netflix
amazing.
now.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix now. Yeah.
His monetary policies in School Rock were just outstanding.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I don't even know what fucking monetary means.
I can't, bro. I
I
can't.
don't know what monetary means either.
Bro, I can't. Sean, shut the fuck up.
I don't know what monetary
I'm getting
policy
sick.
You
means.
don't understand how many people have been sick in this group, and that's why I haven't been around, to be honest.
And they're all
That's
vaccinated.
such a
And they're all. I'm the only non.
Anyways.
Whoa. Cancel
Get him
Austin.
up! Get him
Cancel
up!
Austin. No, I have a heroin addiction. I hate needles. You fucks.
Jesus.
I had.
Listen, just get back to my original question. Let's say that it was
Yes,
for
I
shits
would.
and giggles, Trump, Biden, and The Rock. Who would you choose? Like honestly,
I have to choose.
you have to choose.
Yeah, The Rock.
I might pick The Rock.
You should not be allowed a vote, bro. You should not be allowed a fucking vote. Are you serious?
Wait, what do you say?
He said, "Who's the first guy?"
Trump.
Biden?
Did he say fucking? What was the?
I said Trump, Biden, or The Rock.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
This man Daniel's creeping over here listening to this conversation, bro. Did you hear it?
Bro, you look like you just woke up from the flu.
Holy shit!
You look like you have a flu.
Fucking Rico Suave, come here, baby.
Did you just shower?
Come here, baby. Rico, come here.
Bro, you look disgusting. You look like you're sick.
Why are you saying you look disgusting?
Because I feel
bro?
like you just woke up.
Hey, you look good.
Got out
You look
of the rain
good.
shower.
I fuck with the hair.
Yeah, why are they hating?
You should do wet hair more often.
You almost hit your head on the wall, bro.
Why are we laughing?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you didn't move it?
It's wet as fuck.
Why'd you do that? Do that again.
It fell out.
Hey, do this. Okay, so you know who I said Trump, Biden, or The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go in a circle. Who you picking?
This is a
I think I'd have to do The Rock.
I can't pick.
I'm doing The Rock.
This is a bad topic.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not.
Because if people take you seriously, then and that's the wrong choice.
I don't give a fuck.
We're not even old enough to vote
who
yet.
the fuck- Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
Who you picking?
I'm not
looking
speaking.
out.
Who you picking?
Out of who? What is it?
Trump, Biden, or The Rock?
I guess I'm picking the Rock.
So, for what reason? Speak on it.
Because
I don't know what.
his monetary policies.
Nick, you know what's funny is before this podcast, you're like, you know, I'm gonna make this real serious, real structured. I'm gonna make this real setup. You know, I'm really trying to improve myself as a podcaster.
Then you
That's exactly what you said to me, Nick. Then we have Austin talking about fucking Jumanji and James Charles, or not
James
Jack Black.
Charles.
Sorry, he's on my mind.
Well, what do you want us to talk about?
I got it. Okay, fine. Let's get into the podcast. You didn't answer my question though. The Rock, Biden,
The
or-
Rock.
The Rock, the Rock, Biden, or Trump? The Rock, obviously the Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock, Biden, or Trump? No answer. Okay, so this podcast, I kind of want to talk about a little bit about parents. Kind of want to focus in on parents. I kind of wanted to start out serious.
So what do you think
said.
about
Wait, no,
the phrase?
stop. I want to read it. Yeah, why are you spoiling it?
Spoilers.
Anyways, so I got a question for you guys.
He named it potty questions. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Potty questions number 49.
First question of the night.
He didn't.
Hey,
What
where
do
do
you
you get
guys-
that shirt from Sheen?
It's actually
Charlie.
Daniels.
Huh?
It's Daniels. Okay, first question of the night. What do you guys think about the phrase "kids don't owe their parents anything"? You guys believe in? Do you guys believe that?
Who says that?
No, I
Like
don't.
kids.
Like, I saw on a post the other day, and it got like, I don't know if it was Twitter. What? I don't know if it was,
said that?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if it was Twitter or something, but I saw it, and it said like, oh, remember, to all you parents out there, like, kids don't owe you anything. Like, when you have kids, they don't owe you anything. Like, what do you guys?
Pretty relative
What do you mean
question.
by what do you mean by kid?
Like, you shouldn't expect anything from your kids.
Like the youth?
As a parent, or
As a parent, individually towards your kids. Like, if we have kids,
That's
like,
a
that's what I mean.
fat ass lie. What the fuck?
That you about what?
Like, you definitely should expect things
Hell
from your
yeah.
kids. Fucking like, it's as simple as following their fucking house rules, bro. You should expect that from
yeah,
your
hi,
kids.
I'm holding my kid up to a high standard.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to meet it, but at least
Like,
you got to
I
shoot for the
really-
stars, land on the moon.
Did you guys ever watch
I really
Nanny
believe-
911?
Charles did the show.
No, I'm serious.
I
911.
really believe in the phrase like "my house, my rules." Like from my parents, if they said that, I'd be like, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't even like try and like argue with my mom. I'd be like, all right.
And then when your internet fails during Rocket League,
Yeah,
you like
always-
cuss her out. Fucked up.
Austin and Kyle, answer my
New
question. What do you guys think about
New
the
friends.
phrase "kids don't owe you
They
anything"?
fucking birthed us, bro.
No, it's
No.
Yeah, they birthed us. We owe them a lot.
no. I thought it was about parents for their kids. Like you're a parent.
You're a parent. Like just the phrase in
Yeah,
general.
my
You could
kid's
say
like
you could say
8.
you can look at it at any point of view, either as like being young, as a parent,
Yeah,
grandparent, whatever.
I think kids do owe their parents a lot of respect. For sure.
Okay, respect-
But again, if I'm the parent of my kid's 8, I'm not gonna expect this fucker to like, hey, dad, like, I'll do the dishes tonight. Like, you go have a beer and relax. Like, nah, he's gonna be a little fuck.
Exactly.
And, like, go fucking watch shit he's not supposed to watch. But if he's like 15 or 16, and like, yeah, he should be like cleaning fucking dishes, cleaning his room, showing some respect to the house.
Okay.
Kyle,
Kyle, go ahead and hit me with it.
please.
I agree with that, but like, do you mean like when they grow up, the kids like they have to give their parents something or what?
Nah, I mean like okay, like to play devil's advocate. I mean like, should parents really expect their kids to owe them anything like good grades, fucking like you said, cleaning up the house, this and that, when you're the one who wanted to have the kid? You get what I mean? Like, it's not really.
Oh, that's such a bad
you,
thing
you
to
get what I
say.
mean? Like, the kid isn't really the one who asked you to fucking be here. You get what I mean? Like, you decided to have him.
So
Then
you're
you
gonna
had the
say
kid.
that to your parent? If your
No,
mom's
bro, I'm telling you.
something,
No, but you're looking at a
I'm not
different
saying
point of
that.
view.
I didn't fucking ask to be here.
That'd be fucked up.
No, but see, you're looking at a different point of
He
view, though. I'm
smokes
talking
weed
about.
for sure.
I'm
He's
talking.
not
I'm
the
talking
best.
about like just that phrase. Like kids owe their parents like everything.
So much.
They owe them the world because like they birthed them.
Oh, just because of birth.
Just
Okay,
because of
but then
birthing
if
them is what I mean.
that's
Like
all
that's what I mean.
You're gonna be a bad parent because your
No.
expectations are so fucking high.
Yeah.
If you're just very low expectations for your kid, it's gonna be the best kid ever. But if it's like, yo, I
Okay, but
fucking
that-
birthed
yeah.
you, like you give me like.
That's
you're
what
not
that's
gonna-
what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
a parent who says stuff like, "Oh, you got to get good grades because you know."
I gave
Because
you
I
life.
birthed you.
basically shit like
Me and your
that.
dad
Yeah,
fucked.
that's kind of okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
All right,
No,
so
I
what
don't
do you
know.
guys? Are you guys just talking about like, oh, you like parents deserve respect, stuff like that? Is
It
that
just
what you're just saying?
depends. Like if I'm doing everything and they're asking me for like everything, whether it's money, this, that, and they don't do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
And God, I barely do anything. But like, and they're like, oh well, I gave you life. I just be like, okay.
Like I'm your mother, I'm your father.
Yeah, I
type
just be
stuff.
like, just a bunch of bullshit.
The
Like,
worst thing is seeing like your friend like disrespect their parents. Just like in any way, like
Yeah.
saying something and you're like, whoa. Like, whoa.
You guys had a friend like that in life where you go over to their house and they just start
Yeah.
raging.
Every
at
time
their
I go
mom?
to your house now, you're so mean to your mom.
Why are you lying?
I'm not.
Why are
But-
you lying?
Nah, that's like. Kyle.
Kyle's not mean because Kyle has a different relationship with his mom. But
I seen this
remember- I
man
remember
punch
in
his
seventh
fucking
grade.
mom in the car, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I have the
Go-
same relationship
Wait,
with your mom. as my
We
mom.
played slug bug. We
Yeah,
played
no,
slug bug
I've
with
never-
each other,
and
bro.
Me and Nick are in the
messy
back of the
cooker
car.
and fucking chin.
Me and Nick are in the back seat and we're just chilling. And we're like, we expect nothing. And Kyle's like, slug bug, socks the shit out of her. She's
I
like,
don't-
I don't suck.
No,
shit.
but
But
also
also,
you did not hold back. That
bro,
scared me.
But also, my mom at that age would have beat my ass any day. Like she,
no,
what did she say
because
back?
I freaked
She didn't have
out. No,
nothing.
I
and she
freaked.
punched him back.
Yeah,
like, hard as
she
fuck.
did.
bro, my mom would fuck me up. Like,
Yeah, that's why I wasn't scared.
No,
but when
that
that
was,
happened, I was like,
Because me and Nick were like,
bro, I
we were
remember.
so scared.
I was scared.
Oh my
bro.
God.
I
But-
would- yeah.
That just like goes to show like everybody has different relationships. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. But let's say the phrase like kids don't owe you anything. I guess you could say that's really ambiguous because like, oh, depends. You know, they were saying, oh, you should be cleaning dishes at the age of 15, 16. You should be cleaning up the house, this and that. But other people
Like,
like,
don't put words in my mouth, bro.
okay, fine. But I was reading through it was like a thread. I was reading through like the thread, and it was saying stuff like you shouldn't be expecting your kids to have the best grades. You shouldn't be expecting your kids to
Like,
stay
you know
out of
who's
trouble.
writing that is like someone that had a parent that was so fucking strict and had super high expectations and just added like way too much
Yeah,
pressure on the kid. Now she's doing a Twitter thread, crying in her bed, and it went viral. And now,
Now
her-
she's proud. Mama's
Right.
proud.
Now she's proud and she. A lot could have happened since
She's
then.
proud and still lonely though, right?
Proud of the smaller Twitter clout. She probably posted a vibrator.
And she had an ad under it.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
posted a
buy the
vibrator
LED
ad
lights.
and got like $30. Bought the vibrator and now she's.
Okay.
So specific.
My parents, I feel like growing up, my parents were always like, they would like they would have expectations, but they wouldn't force it on me. Like they were like laid back.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I'm pretty chill, because I know some kids will like it's a stereotype for Asian parents to be on their kids' ass,
Yeah.
right? Especially where like at our school, like we had a lot of
Oh,
like
yeah.
stereotypical Asian parents,
Oh,
like
yeah.
when it comes to grades in colleges,
Yeah.
like that shit was
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I don't know, I think that just creates like a monster, bro.
yeah. What do
Like-
you mean like to hold like really high expectations for your kid? Or
Yeah.
and tell your kid that?
and to force it on them. Like, dude, you see some of the kids we go to high school with, like who are like really good students, and now I'm not saying that they're like nothing's wrong with them, but like they're going crazy.
Yeah. But that just goes to show like that goes back to like, oh, I feel like if you're cooped up your whole life or
Yeah. Oh,
strict
yeah.
parents, this and that, and then you finally get your freedom, you're gonna go nuts.
Cause I partied a lot in high school, but I don't really feel the urge to anymore. I still sort of do, but like not as much.
I feel like we got our partying out. Not like really fully out. We still want to party, but like
Yeah.
I can now stay in on a Friday and not.
Yeah,
feel
but you
super bad.
you partied like
Yeah, like
You
I
know,
would do
pretty hard
shit
in high
that you
school.
would look at me like I was a piece of shit, and then now you're doing it, and now I don't really want to do it anymore.
Wait, so you don't have
Like,
FOMO anymore?
Nick's definitely not.
Definitely.
I'm not out at fucking Newport at 4 a.m. talking with homeless people about who they killed.
I was playing guitar with him. Yeah,
You were pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got that
Like,
all
when I
out
was
at a young
waking
age.
up,
That's
When I was like-
that's totally
It's like you get it out so fast.
We'd wake up for practice and like I check your story and it was like 36 minutes ago and you're just like knocked out in your car. Like it's just like wow.
Just
really good
You're just
donut
like,
shop
damn,
out
I just
there.
made out with a girl who had a boyfriend.
on
Dude.
FaceTime.
On FaceTime.
That was that was when I graduated.
You're
late.
evil, bro.
I
You are
graduated-
nah. You're. I hope your pillow's warm, bro.
Did your guys' parents have any like high expectations for y'all? Like looking back, like it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't have to be with school. It could be with sports. It could be with taking care of shit around the house, this and that. Would you say that your parents had like high
Nah.
expectations for you?
Nope.
I felt like when I hit a certain age, it was just, you know, it's right and wrong. Like I don't need to teach you that. Like you're obviously, like you understand like morals and shit. And so after that, it was kind of like, just don't be a dumbass, and then you can do your thing.
It's like if you fuck up, you fuck up.
And then you feel really guilty about it.
Yeah,
too.
kinda,
So,
yeah.
Kind of, you teach
But-
yourself like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
But some
Shouldn't
people
do
don't learn that until later. Like what's right. Like, cause I think obviously like now,
Yeah.
like almost every situation, I could be like, okay, I obviously know like what's right from wrong.
'Cause you've
Some
probably
people
been in
some
it,
people
yeah.
growing up, they can't really like differentiate that.
Yeah, that's again. It goes back to like not being or like being like cradled their whole life and then getting exposed to it.
I wasn't cradled.
My mom wanted me to graduate high school. And I couldn't do it.
You graduated though.
I think it's
No,
a walk.
honestly, it was just delayed.
I was mentally delayed.
Nah, you were smart, bro.
It was all the
I was-
didn't
I was-
try.
I didn't
Huh?
try. I did
It
not
was the
try at
ketamine.
all, bro.
Yeah.
I think about that so much. I'm so mad. I'm like, wow, I gave like fucking zero effort. Like,
Yeah, but now look
pretty
at you,
funny.
dude. You're giving all the
yeah,
effort
I
you
know.
can.
That's why I'm pissed. I'm like, wow, fuck.
Did your mom ever have like any specific expectations for you at all?
No.
I feel like you just knew how your future was gonna be.
Yeah, like how did you? Because I feel like in some way or another, like we all kind of like ended up on the same path in a way.
Because we
You know
all,
what I mean?
I feel like our moms are like pretty much the same almost, and like we would feel really bad
No,
if our
I-
moms were mad at us. Like, I would feel like I really fucked up if my mom was like upset at me about like being out and not texting her, like shit like that. Like, wouldn't you say like you would feel guilty if you fucked
But
up?
see,
And
where-
in that way, she's like, you know what's right and you know what's wrong, and like I feel like that's kind of.
I just always wondered where that came from with you though, because like I know that like I wouldn't want to be at or something like that because my mom would beat the fuck out of me if she found out that I was.
Like,
out
I was
when
always.
wasn't.
My mom always knew where I was at. I think because of Brandon, because he would go out all the time. Like she.
Oh,
just
did you
kinda
kind
thought
of?
it-
Oh, did you
Yeah.
kind of see how she
it
would
was
react?
a 6-year difference when I'm 12 and my brother's 18.
Oh,
In my
Hell yeah,
mom's
being the
eyes-
youngest is
yeah,
different.
In my mom's eyes, I might be like fucking 15, or like she might treat me like that.
Yeah,
you know?
you were treated
And
like
I
that.
always told my mom where I was at. I'd be like, yo, like I am in Newport and it is 3 a.m. But I will go to school tomorrow. Never went to school, but I would do the dishes, and she was so stoked. When I would do the fucking dishes. She was so stoked.
What is it the same with you?
What?
Like having like older siblings and all that, like that same type of
Yeah.
treatment, like you said your mom kind of treated you older than
Yeah,
you actually
yeah,
were,
for
but that
sure.
was because of like Brandon and all that.
Yeah, Shirley did everything with Brandon. Like, she
Yeah.
babied the fuck out of the first one, and it's like, oh, I know what you're gonna do. Like, just go ahead and like, not many.
You'll come back
restrictions.
home at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I gotta
sister.
eat.
Yeah.
As for cash.
Was your brother like cool with your mom though?
Yeah, they were pretty close.
Cause my sister, like, she had like my mom and sister had like no trust. It was like my sister was kind of crazy, like crazy. And then like, cause when you see it, when you see that like happening, you're like, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So like, I would make sure like, I would be out. I'd be like, Mom, coming home right now. I'm right here. I'm over here. I literally like I would text her like everywhere I am.
What about you, Kyle? Well, take
Well,
original question.
Kyle's the oldest. Kyle's been through it
the one
all.
that- You're the one that got beat, bro.
Bro, I like you guys would know like when I was in fucking
Every
trouble,
time you
bro,
get beat, it was with me, bro.
But
a lot of
that's the difference about your mom. I feel like your mom, like you're scared of, like you be like, fuck, like
Yeah,
like your
sometimes.
heart would drop.
Yeah,
like, I
definitely.
respect my mom, but not to that. Like I'd be like,
Yeah,
oh my
you'd
fucking
be,
god.
You'd be like your only thing on your mind was that when something like that happened, bro. I couldn't even talk to you. You'd be like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Eyes wide
But-
open and shit.
Yeah,
you'd still run it back though. Like you'd still like, we'd still get in trouble though the next fucking like week. Or
Yeah,
the next month, we'd still
definitely.
get into
He's
trouble.
literally talking about
definitely.
how his brother got caught for something that he got caught 3 years later,
Bro.
for, and he didn't get shit.
He didn't get.
Compared to me, my because Evan's going through like the same shit like I went through.
Yeah.
And compared to what I got as being the oldest, this man gets shit compared to me as a punishment. I'm like, Mom, he's still able to go out the next
like, beat
fucking
his ass. What did
the
she
next
say?
fucking week, and she's all like, well, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, I took this away from him. I was like, yeah, for a day.
And you were just like,
then
I was locked in my
I
room.
was locked
Yeah.
in. I was basically on house arrest.
Yeah, Kyle wouldn't have his phone for like a
That's-
month. And
That
we
summer,
say,
I didn't have a fucking phone for like 2 months. I had an iPad mini, and all I did was work out in my room
Yeah.
and watch Friends.
Yeah, it was the same thing with my older
when Kyle
sister too.
became obsessed with friends.
That's where the obsession developed, bro. He had like all the posters, like Chandler, Ross, and all them.
You had the posters
in your
No, I didn't have the posters.
No, you remember that episode of SpongeBob when he's talking with like Mr. Penny and the
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
tissue?
all my friends.
Yeah, that was all my friends are here. Mr. Penny.
Bro.
Yeah,
shit.
he's on his iPad mini on like the shit ass Instagram look.
I couldn't have Instagram. I
No?
think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like Roblox?
You got fucked.
Yeah, I couldn't have any social media or anything.
You think it's gonna be the same for your little sister?
Hell no.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be way more strict than
The
you can share
youngest
with
sister,
you.
she's the princess
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
No, but she'll like going out and stuff. Like they're like so
And Kyle will
chilled.
be the one that'll be mad if his
Yeah,
sister comes home
yeah.
late. But where the hell you been?
But yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. Zeke, the youngest one, bro. I already know that kid's gonna be fucking
Crazy.
out till 4 a.m. and my mom would be like, "Are you coming
Hell
home within
yeah.
the next 48 hours?"
I forget about Zeke. I'm like, how old
Dude,
is
it's
he?
so-
You know,
How old is
you know
he?
what trips me out? When I was
He's almost
younger and I saw people that were like 18 or something, I'd be like, damn, you're fucking old. Like, your like brother is looking at you like, damn, this dude's fucking old.
This
And
dude's a
he's-
fucking bum living in the house still.
No. Like,
20
he's
years
like-
old.
Dumbass.
He's like still so young to the point where he doesn't really not gonna remember everything Kyle's doing. So the dude's just gonna wake up and be like 8 years old one day,
And he's gonna be like,
"Kyle's
wow, I know
gone."
you.
Like Kyle's like out of the house, like he's gonna be old as hell. I don't know. That to me that like makes me
Whoa,
mad.
slow down.
That makes it feel weird.
Out of the
bro.
house?
Out the house at the age
Well,
of 30.
shit, when you
Kyle's
graduate
never
college,
leaving,
like
bro.
2 years, he'll be like almost 5.
Yeah.
He's a baby, bro. Damn.
Kyle, would you say that your parents had high expectations for you in sports as an
Yes.
athlete?
Oh my god, dude! Kyle had to stay after the game when we lost to practice for another hour.
How'd you like
Yeah.
that? Or how do you think that made you either the person you are today or the athlete that you are today? Because
They
you are
had-
playing Division 1 soccer.
Yeah,
they
he's
had
pretty good.
they had different expectations for different things. Like they obviously knew I wasn't a fucking genius. So I mean, they were all like, just stay eligible, get like above a 2.7. I'm like all right, like a 3.0 in high school.
Keep it real. Yeah.
And then like even I was like talking with my because Evan wants to go to like an SEC school to like join a frat and be like at a football school. And so
Wait,
I
what's
was
that SEC school?
the Southeastern Conference, like Alabama, Auburn, Georgia.
Got you.
Like he wants
They-
to go
they
over
get
there.
Oh,
crazy
so he
over
wants to go
there.
to a party school.
Yeah.
they're crazy over there, bro.
And my parents are all like, "Yeah, you got to do it. You got to join a frat. You got to do all this shit." And then I was like, "What the fuck? Like why does he get to?" And then, but like he has to get a good SAT score
Yeah.
and he has to have a good GPA.
Oh, hell no.
He's an
So
alcoholic right now, right?
He's fucking like 12.
Yeah, bro. He's still
We.
Stop saying we. Not we. Me.
Oh, I meant like we, like me and Evan.
Reel it back in. Where were we at with talking
Parents,
about? He wants to go to.
expectations.
Expectations.
oh
for
yeah,
you.
so like he wants to.
Nice cock.
Thanks, man. So he has to get a good SAT score, so they're gonna like put him in prep courses and stuff. I was like,
I never got that.
I was like, Mom, why the fuck didn't I ever get in a
Would you
prep
have really
course?
wanted to do a prep course? though?
No, and then she looked at me and she was like, well, like,
Go.
like
Come on, bro. Go look in the mirror. Come on,
man. Because I committed to my school senior year, and they were all just like, okay, you need a 2-point-something GPA with the 700 SAT score.
Wow.
And I was like,
No, it can't. Isn't the minimum
He was
800?
not like bad.
I thought it was 900.
Kyle, we were
Isn't
still.
the
We were
minimum?
still.
No, to get 800, all you need to put your name on it.
no,
No,
you get like
that's
400
100.
points
That's
for your
100.
SAT.
You get
Oh.
That's 100 to put
you
your
get
name
points for your name.
You get like
I should have taken
Wait,
this
what's your
shit.
So like, I mean, it wasn't like I was like terrible, like failing all these classes. Like I never failed a class in high school. Just when I got to college, I failed math 3 times.
I failed math 4 times. Okay.
Actually, I did fail a class. in
Surround
math.
yourself with successful people. That's what my dad always
How do you
told
do
me.
taxes, man?
Calculators. They don't teach you about that shit.
Hey, you know,
Good.
technology is your shit, man. So I know your.
So
I know your phone.
hold up.
calculator,
Okay, so
man.
Kyle, so you're saying that the
Secret
expectations for you were more so around like sports and stuff like that.
I mean, it was expectation, but it was like my parents were always. My dad always showed me like work ethic because I was always staying. I was always like outside. That was just what I enjoyed, though. They always pushed me to stuff like I enjoyed. Like if I was like down in sports, like they'd go and they'd be like, all right, like. Well, I practiced with my dad like every day.
Oh, so you never hated it though. You never were like, why the fuck am I here?
Kyle
doing
loved the
this?
grind. bro.
Yeah. I was always with it, so I was like, all right. Like even though there'd be like practices and shit, or like I don't want to go, but like they'd still push me to go.
Yeah,
you
Kyle's
know,
with the shits. I hope you know that.
I feel like I'm on a Barstool Sports podcast.
Well, he's a barstool athlete,
We
so.
need like. Are you
That's true.
really?
Congratulate the boy.
No, you're not.
Yes, he is.
They haven't posted me yet, but they said I.
Really?
But it's just bullshit. Like
Let's
it's like
get
another.
the flag back here. Whenever he's on the pod, just fucking put the flag behind him.
They're supposed to give like I guess they like give gear and shit, but
There's probably so many people that applied.
sick.
Like you
there's
gotta
so
wait,
many.
yeah.
There's like 180,000
Yeah.
followers and
Holy
shit.
shit. Probably all athletes.
Wait, what? Oh no, okay. Hold up. Okay, moving on. Would you say that your parents had a lot of high expectations for you?
Nah, man.
Yeah.
My mom was always high.
Look at him.
Sorry.
Nah, my mom was just like.
Dude, I remember I walked into Austin's house. He's like, we're in his mom's room. He's like, hey, you want to see my mom's edibles? I'm like, and we're
How old are you? How old are
we're
you?
like 13.
He's so young.
And I'm like,
we
I'm
were
a-
stoked though. Like I remember you were like, that's
and I'm
funny.
like, yeah, let me see him, dude. And they're like this Rice Krispie treat. I'm like, dude. And then she walks in and she's like, and I just
Luke
look at
has
her.
it so close to his, like he's holding it, and my mom walks
Yeah.
in.
He's sniffing it.
Hella awkward. She's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
She's
trying to take a bite.
She saw you holding it though.
Yeah, it was hella awkward because we were young.
Were you just like, oh?
No,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
pretty fucking awkward because we were like kids.
Yeah.
We were really young, and we were too young to be fucking around with
And
that.
I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know what that was. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, this looks Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gas,
He is
bro.
super buzzed off this.
Well, okay. So back to you.
Oh, no. But I was never like a bad kid. Not like they didn't give me expectations and I disrespected them all the time.
What about
And
your
I
older
just
sister?
do
You
it.
know, if they had like higher.
She was
expectations?
way more pushy out of like the house. Like she wanted to always be out, which is why I think things are easier now for me.
Would you say that it's kind of like what happened with Luke and Austin? Like why you don't really like you know how Luke was saying that like he kind of saw how his older sister was growing up, so he didn't want to be like that with his mom. Same thing with Austin. Would you say it kind of like was the same thing with you, where you saw your sister always out, like pushing to go out, and you didn't really want to like be like that?
I don't know, like nah. She was never like a bad like kid. She always just wanted to have fun, but like it was always like pretty constant with her. Like always like have fun, and all that stuff. So yeah, I was more like my dad. I just wanted to chill out. And like when she like threw like, remember how we used to like kick it at my house and drink for a little bit? Fuck, I will never do that
Savage.
again. That's just, to me, that's just embarrassing. Like being in my family, like them being like,
Yeah, bro. Like,
Like
bringing
pushing them
Nick
up
over
to
to your
their
family.
room.
Oh.
Wait, you mean like when we would have people over?
yeah, like just us when we
What the fuck
drink.
is
And we
this?
just
Can't
all
even
like,
breathe.
I don't know. It was nothing really bad. Like my sister never like
Fucking
ruined anything for
inbred.
me. But like I never had like high expectations, but I never like disrespected them. Maybe I was very selfish for like a couple of years, but I figured
Really?
it
No shit.
Yeah, you realize that?
out. Junior year,
Yeah.
I was so selfish.
It took you a
I
while.
mean, not
I
with
mean, I
you.
prefer the term like asshole, but
You
like
were,
you know,
we were strangers. We're gonna
the
do
shoe
this
the
again.
shoe fits.
We're gonna do this again.
I haven't seen Sean.
the shoe fits, Sean.
You were an asshole to me freshman, sophomore year. I was an
Alright.
asshole.
What's
I
the next
wasn't even an
question?
asshole.
That's your
What's the
guys'
next question?
loving like language. That's your
Wasn't-
guys' love.
What's the
language,
next question?
I feel like. No, the next question is. I feel like we're just throwing diss on her. Were you talking shit on your sister? I was
No,
kind of.
she's- I just thought she wanted to have.
Okay,
way
I
more-
thought you were talking shit. And I thought you
Nah,
were
she
talking
just
shit.
had
And I was like,
fun.
well, everyone's talking shit on siblings.
Oh, siblings, huh?
I was like, yo, it's out.
Me and my sister are cool. Are you guys cool with your siblings? Like tight?
I ain't tight with my sibling.
Oh, that's gonna make her cry. You should probably cut that out.
Nah. Well, I feel like Kyle, aren't you tight with all your siblings? Aren't you pretty tight with Evan?
Yeah.
Evan, I'm fucking way tighter with Evan than I am with my sibling, bro. Evan calls me when he has girl problems.
What does Noel do?
Rats me out.
Rats you out?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you know what? That
No,
sucks,
Noelle
bro.
became cool though, like senior year, where
Nah.
she'd help us.
Nah.
She was cool to you, but behind the scenes,
She
she
helped
was like.
us.
She's only
She
cool to
helped
one
me
person.
and
Austin,
Columbium.
I have a question for you.
Molly.
You do not need to answer it if you don't want to. Did your dad have any expectations for you at all? Like, do you?
Oh. Yeah, I think so. He wanted me to go to
Fucking
college.
dude.
All he said is like, just go to college and I'll pay for your college. And I was like, yeah, let's see. But then when it came down to it, I was like,
Joke's on you, huh?
yeah, I was like, I'm not doing college.
But did he ever say anything though? Like,
No. Well, when I didn't graduate, or then when I didn't walk, he was upset because he wanted everyone to come to the thing.
Mhm.
And then after, I think he always kind of knew I'd figure it out. And now he's my coke dealer.
I always knew you figured it out. Even my mother knew.
my mom said the same thing. It's kind of like something about you. Everyone kind of.
Yeah, my dad said the same
My
thing.
dad said.
Yeah, everyone kind of
My
knew
dad
it.
said exactly that. You'll
I
keep
think it's because
the
I
ball
can talk
rolling.
to people. I think it's because I can talk to people.
Austin was the kid in like 7th grade, like talking to parents, like, "How's your day? Like,
Oh
you know,
my
like,
God.
like, what's new? Like, oh, you went to the winery.
Dude, I was
Nice."
trying to flirt with Lauren Martin. I remember like talking to her mom about church, and I was like 11, never went to church, but I just like held that conversation. Like I was like, "Is your daughter listening to this conversation that we're having?" I swear. It was on her birthday.
Where's Laura? Can you grab her? Can you
Put her on my
grab her?
lap, Mrs. Martin. Put her on my lap. We'll make some holy children. But yeah, expectations on children can cause a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And the kid could get too much pressure, and then the kid will release in one direction or the other direction.
Yeah.
It might be a bad direction.
Yeah.
But if you have kids out there, what's the age demographic? 13. If you have kids out there,
Like 18 to 25, whatever.
have your expectations super low, and your kids will surprise the fuck
Nah,
out of
see,
you.
I don't think you should do that either.
Yeah,
though.
that's a
you don't.
little
That's
I'm not gonna expect I'm not gonna expect the great. I'm probably not gonna do because your dad's old fashioned, so I'm sure it's like the normal shit. But I'm probably not gonna do that with my kid.
I don't
Just
think
because we're all
I
raised
would
so much
do that with
softer
my
than
kid
that
either.
was,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like what you said.
I don't think I would do. Cause like take this for example. You think if he did the same thing that he did with you with Evan, it would have been the exact same? Cause you were kind of like out the womb
No.
looking like the Hulk.
No, it was
Poor
like
mother.
Well, no, he's not like that with Evan.
But I'm saying if he
But he's
was
more like that with like.
if he was like that with Evan though.
With who?
Oh.
No, like
Yeah.
knowing how Evan is like right now. Do you think he'd still like Evan would like appreciate it the same way like you appreciated it? Like
No.
knowing Evan not no,
Because
right?
Evan didn't enjoy it.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
that's where my dad pushes Evan in different areas, and then Evan like because he enjoys that more, so he's like able to, he's fine with it.
Wait, who is Evan? Or
Evan, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, then with you, your dad kind of kept pushing you in that area because he knew that you didn't mind it. Like it wasn't like you knew what he was doing was to get you like become a better athlete because you wanted to become a better
Yeah.
athlete. At the end of the day, Evan wasn't really like that though.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, and then what I was gonna say is you know how like some parents will have like these expectations for their kids like good grades blah blah, and the kid goes throughout their whole life like trying to get good grades just for their parents. I feel like that's super unhealthy. Yeah, have you guys seen that?
Why do you think it's unhealthy though?
Because like if you go through your whole life like trying to get good grades, trying to get that
To
job
please.
just for your parents.
Oh, not for yourself.
Not for yourself. I think that's terrible. Because like I would like try and study and do my homework and shit like that because I genuinely like wanted to learn. You know?
Really?
Yeah, because I genuinely wanted to learn, get all my shit done. But there were kids that were just like especially in like the higher classes, they just be like, oh, I need to get these like good
My
grades.
mom's not gonna feed me. Type
Some
beat.
shit like that, yeah. Because like Luke was saying, like going to predominantly like Korean school and all that shit.
Yeah.
And having kids who were like freaking out about grades and all that stuff. It was scary, bro.
Yeah,
They'd
dude.
have a lot of pressure on him.
It was fucking
Dude,
scary.
I don't think I
That's
can
what I'm
handle
saying.
that shit. Like, I remember I got a good ACT score and I was proud. But I remember like talking to some of the people
Yeah.
I know at school, and dude, if you didn't get like a 35, 34, like your life's over.
But see,
Like, you know
and
what I
see,
mean?
they
Yeah,
were
that
they
shit
were
was
bugging.
crazy.
They were bugging. I feel like they were bugging more though, not about because they felt like they let
Oh
themselves
yeah,
down.
for sure, the parents. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and I feel like that's where it just becomes unhealthy when
Well,
you're just
the-
trying
like
to
like
please your
most
parents.
students, I'd say, who are like self-fulfilling. Like there's not many of them.
Exactly, and I think if you're self-fulfilling, you're not really gonna focus on grades.
Yeah, and there's not many like. I mean,
I think because there's so many distractions as a kid growing up that you can't have that grind at such a young age. If you want, if there's, I feel like it's very
But,
rare,
like-
for, like for self-fulfilling that someone wants to be a doctor.
but that's
You know?
again, that's why
You need
parents
to-
are there.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
that's
like,
why
there's a
parents are there
reason-
to add
yeah.
that pressure because now you don't. If you fail, you're like mad at yourself.
'Cause-
Now you
yeah.
have other force like yo, you fucked
'Cause
up.
if there wasn't like an external force, we probably damn everybody'd be sick.
Everyone would be fucked up.
Or,
There'd be
like,
no
something-
doctors. There'd be no lawyers, bro. Like, think about what do you have to do to become a doctor? They get paid so much,
Yeah.
and that's not some self-fulfilling bullshit
Yeah.
from junior high. Your parents are on your shit because you have the next 12 years of school
But
ahead of you.
see, what I'm
when high
saying,
school
what I'm
comes,
saying is
like-
though, like that, yeah, you're getting that, and they're thinking like those kids are thinking like, oh, I gotta be a doctor, I gotta get good grades because if I don't, I'm letting my parents down. I feel like that's what happens a lot of the time. It's
Yeah.
not so much like, oh, if I get this bad grade or this or that.
But without that, we'd have a lot less doctors.
Like it's just doctors.
I don't know.
And
Like,
we'd all be fucked.
how do you feel about that? Like kids who are becoming doctors or getting these fantastic ass grades, all this shit
I don't
because
know.
of their parents.
These rich ass people that have, some crazy amount of income every single month, they had some very shitty days and a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
Without pressure from whether it's your parents, someone you took a loan to start a business from,
Hell
you have
yeah.
to pay them back. There's always going to be that pressure.
'Cause
I
you-
think if you have it at a young age, you're right. There's like a certain element of unhealthiness.
Yeah, yeah, for
But-
sure.
But then it's like kind of needed in some
Because
situations.
what does pressure make?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, baby.
That's
Hey,
it.
that pressure made diamonds.
Can I go now?
Diamonds in the rough.
I'm leaving now.
No, you're not. You're staying. You're staying right there, boy. Don't move.
I have to go to bed.
Don't move. You're not going anywhere. You haven't been here in a long time.
Can we
Don't
just
move.
Wrap it. I'll stay for the wrap up.
Diamonds in the rough.
I don't even know. I'm gonna wrap it up. I was gonna keep going off that topic real quick.
All right, let's wrap it.
Wait, we're at like 50 minutes probably somewhere.
So another 40.
Kyle, would you have a bad game? Anything like that? Any, like at all practices or whatever? Did you ever feel like you were letting your parents down, or was it always on you?
Yes, you did. There's no way you didn't.
I mean, it was sometimes, but I would just like overthink it. But I would think I was, but I wasn't because it was what, like it was my joy. It wasn't theirs, you know. My dad never like lived through me or anything, but like we're both working towards something because he came and like practiced with me like all the time.
Yeah.
And so it was like both of us, you know.
See, would you ever get mad at your kid for like failing?
Failing how and failing
Like
in what?
let's say he's playing a sport and you know he's good. You know, like you practice with him, he's got this down, but in the game he screws up because whatever, he's nervous or something. Are you gonna beat down on your kid? Like I think that's like I wouldn't do that. I'd just be like, hey, you don't have your confidence. Like that's something you gotta work on. But I'd never be like, are you fucking kidding me? This has nothing to do with anybody.
I would never do
but like
that.
I'm just saying like I would be on a sideline and there'd be a dad who used to try and coach me, and
Yeah.
I'd be like, get the fuck
Yeah.
away from me. Like,
Yeah.
who do you think you are? And I'd be like, that used to piss me off.
Yeah, I
So
feel like we
would
all
be
played with like at least some kid whose dad was like yelling at. But I feel like that's a parent that's living vicariously through their kid.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I feel like that dad is like yelling at the kid this and that because he wants like he's like living through the kid. You get what I mean? Like you can't. I feel like some people say that oh yeah, tough love is the way to go. But I feel like if you yelling at a kid because he's choking in a game, like how is that not gonna make him choke?
But there's also a generational gap because like.
Again, yeah, that's true.
When you talk to older dads like 40 about like baseball back in the day or like cause like whatever like dude they went through some tough shit.
They went through some tough
so
shit,
like we're
yeah.
seeing them yell and it's like oh my god
yeah.
but bro back in the day
That was nothing, bro. That was just everyday stuff.
that was and it was like 10 times worse probably. So again it's like a generational gap and we're soft but still I'm not gonna do that because it's a fucking kid, bro. He's not gonna. So there's a rare chance he's gonna
Exactly.
be a professional athlete.
Exactly. I don't want.
That's what, like, yeah.
Exactly. What I want though is I don't want that kid to choke and then him be scared to like
To choke again.
to please me. I want that kid to choke, be fucking pissed at himself. Wait. I want that kid. I want that kid. I want that kid to choke and then be pissed at himself and then go down to the
Yo,
fucking
cook that.
school and like run laps.
Yeah,
That's the fucking way to do
see,
it. But
effort.
if,
I think
if you don't want to do it though, if that kid doesn't want to fucking play soccer, do whatever sport, anything like that where he chokes, if he doesn't want to do that, then fuck it, then fine, I'll stop doing it. I'm not gonna keep telling
My
him to do it,
parents
though.
were always good with that though. Like if they would always be like at the end of the day, you're still our son. Like sports aren't your whole
See, that's what
fucking
I'm
life,
saying. Would
you
you
know.
ever come back to the house and it was still conflict?
That's bad.
Like-
It was
Oh, it
some.
happened.
It was,
It happened a
yeah,
lot in my
it
house.
happens a lot.
See, that
But, like-
was like never a thing. Like my dad was always like supportive, but like if I had a bad game, he'd just be like, "Fuck it." Like,
Yeah,
what's up? Like, who cares?
you'd always move past it, or like it's not. He's not
'Cause,
holding
I
it
mean,
over you for like fucking days.
You know, when I was younger, I was scared. I didn't want to do anything. I was so like self-conscious of like playing, and my parents knew that, but they just couldn't tell me it.
Yeah.
Even I knew it. But like they couldn't like tell me like, hey, you're just like you're scared all the fucking time.
Wait, why do you think they didn't tell you that?
Not to hurt my feelings or something. Like I wish that was they had some of your parents' qualities to be like, yo, why the fuck are you being a pussy even? Like something like that. Like why are you so scared of playing with people who are older than you? Like just play the same way you played here, but play here. And,
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that. I'd freak out. So I wish, but like at the same time, when I was like trying really hard or something, like I actually wanted to play or whatever, I wasn't scared, and I did bad. Like my dad would just be like, "Fuck it, who cares?" Then I enjoyed that as well. Though that was easy.
It starts to get toxic in the household when like I think the parents are embarrassed. Like that was my son that fucked up. Like if your dad doesn't talk to you at home, it's probably just because he's like, or not like specifically, but like it's probably just because he's like, oh fuck. But like if it's the fact that the parent's embarrassed, like has to go back to practice, the other dad's like, yo, Nick fucked up. Then your dad's like, yeah. I think that's
See,
where
that's
it's
a
toxic.
self-conscious father though. That's a self-conscious
I think
father
that's the
right
only
there.
way it's bad. I think if the dad's not embarrassed at all, but he's just genuinely upset, I think that's
Yeah, that'd be
It's
terrible.
not-
to have.
It's better than
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But if he's embarrassed, he should not be putting his kid into sports. He should not be at the practices,
Yeah.
the games. Fuck that.
Has your like parents ever like said something super fucked up to you guys like after a game or anything like that? You're just like, what the fuck? Like, has that ever happened to you? Like Luke or Kyle or?
Yeah, but I probably don't remember it. It's fucking memory's gone.
Nah, dude, because like you know how like my dad has like there's a really big generation gap between like me and my
Yeah.
dad. Like my dad, it was funny. Like my dad never like
I
scolded
feel
me.
like you could say some mean things. bro.
He would be pissed. Like I would say, I could see him like piss on the sidelines if I had a bad game. I had a lot of bad games, so that wasn't that good. But I would always see him like pissed, like pacing back and forth. But he never said shit to me because I knew I would have a bad game and I'd come home pissed, and then I'd go down to school and I'd kick the ball against the wall, blah blah. But with my sister.
You're listening to some music too. And you're
No,
like,
dude,
in a movie.
dude, no, fuck, bro, no. With my sister though, bro, I think she was like, cause she ran varsity all 4 years, cross country in high school, right? And she kind of never really gave a fuck, but she kind of like gave off the impression that she did. And my dad tried doing the tough love thing, cause she got dropped to Frostoff as a junior. She had to run Frostoff as a junior cause she got injured. And on the way back, she came in like last or some shit on Frost. And my dad was like, they were in the car. My dad's like, you're a fucking disgrace to this family.
Wait, he did not.
Yeah, he said that, and he made my sister cry, and I was like, I wasn't in the car, bro.
That's like some
And I was like, damn.
But I know your dad, and I know this is a generation.
I know that man. I know that man literally like slipped up. I know he did
Yeah.
not mean to like say it or
He
come off the
felt
way
like
he
an
said it.
asshole,
But I
dude.
think he thought in his head like, oh, this is gonna make her grind it out now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was like, you fucked up, boy.
You're in the back, like.
No, I wasn't in the
Oh,
back.
you were in the-
I heard about it like later on because I remember she came home crying and he came home like, fuck, you know, like that. So it was just funny that you guys are bringing up like the whole like
He
generational
definitely was
gap and shit
thinking.
like
It
that.
was like, this might.
This is it. No, he
You're
was
a
like, this is
disgrace
it.
to this family. She starts crying. He's like,
Fuck, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be careful, like as a father, when you're putting shit on like your kids. And
That's
even,
what my
like, as a
dad had
mother.
to learn with my sister, because she's playing softball now, and like he's like coaching her of how like he used to coach me, and like but like when she was younger, she'd come home bawling.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
then
saying.
he'd be like, I don't even know what the fuck I did.
Yeah.
And then my mom would like have to explain to him how like he has to talk to her differently because she's a girl.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then like even now, like she's better, but she still comes home and she's all like,
I remember.
she's like, what? Why is this happening?
Were we at his house, or was it just me when she came home? And I don't know if she like, I don't know if it was like one run left or she didn't get the hit or whatever. But she came home and she was like in her room and she just went straight up. And then Kyle goes and like knocks on the door. He's like, "Hey, did Dad yell at you again?" And I was just like, and he's like, he goes, I just remember. He's like, "Well, you don't know what he used to say to me." It's just you trying to comfort your sister. That's why it was
Yeah.
so cute, but it was so funny.
I definitely was not there because I would have been geeking my
Imagine
ass
Kyle
off.
comforting like someone. That's why it's just so funny.
It's okay. He used to beat me.
Fuck, dude. Holy shit.
You never had that moment, or you saying that you don't remember, Luke? If like you had like a scolding moment from your parents?
Nah, bro. I used to cry like a little bitch, and I'd bawl. Like I
You're
cry.
just a little sensitive, soft boy.
I cry, bro. I remember I cry. So now I don't remember. I literally don't remember.
Now you just block out all those memories.
No,
Now he's numb.
I just feel my pain with crypto.
Austin, last question. You
can't
ever
believe.
you ever wish your parents were stricter on you?
I love my life.
You love your life?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, we all love our lives, but like I feel like all of us wished at least one thing different.
Yeah.
You know? No?
wish that.
Like as far no.
No.
My dad was always like strict. Like when I was at my dad's house for the like.
He was like,
a
these are
couple
the times
days.
you should be home.
Yeah, like time I be
this.
home, time TV off, shit like that. So super strict. And when I go to my mom's house, like it was just a fucking zoo. And so it was like a really good like combination of both.
So that's what balanced you out at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's what
my
you
yin
think.
and yang. Yeah, I'm
Yin
out.
yang. That's good. All right, no, we can go ahead and wrap it up on that note. Unless anyone else wants anything else to add. Anything else? We good? No. Well, anyways, guys,
It was a pleasure.
this has been Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Nick Grajeda.
I'm Sean Williams.
I'm Luke. What's up, baby? What it do? Flight crew. Yeah.
I am Zeke.
Anyways, guys, I didn't get into a fraternity. I will catch you guys on the next
You can't say that, though.
segment of Suburb Talks. Peace out, y'all. Take care. Wear protection. Don't care about what your parents tell you. Study, train,
Don't forget the balls.
Don't forget the balls.
Oh, please bring the balls.
And
It's the gang
if
right
you have a
there.
bad
Oh,
game
missing Kyle.
and your dad calls you a disgrace, remember he doesn't mean it unless he's a dick and an asshole and self-conscious. Peace out, y'all.
Hey, Daniel drew me good.
How did you not get it?
Bro, your fucking legs are
Because this motherfucker went to all the events.